I have quite a few Game Boy games that I have and Game Boy Advance stuff. I'll be right upward.
Damn. Right.
Okay, guys, we gotta rap some Pokemon.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
Let's get it on. I want to be the best that ever was. To beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause.
Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Pharaoh, Pidgey, King, Jolteon, Dragonite, Gastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I'll search across the land. Look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside.
Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tinkerlot, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowpoke.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em
Right to Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie!
We're at the halfway point. Doing great so far.
What's all this we stuff? I'm doing all the hard work.
Break time's over. Here we go.
Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Granny, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan!
Catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dewgong, Johto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon!
At least 150 more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny.
Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Clefairy, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar!
Whoa, catch your breath, man. Shake out those lips.
It's downhill from
Totally
here. Just
get
20
one
more
when
to
I'm
go.
comfortable money-wise. I don't think people probably have
Slash Signed up,
to learn from and hold me over. Yeah, that's a spirit.
Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb,
Take your time and pace. Feel it's worth it? You definitely.
Charmeleon,
Hey, just look up Analog Pocket.
Pterodactyl, Ammonite,
You can figure out which one you would want in the future because there's different colors. Mine's black. I think that was the cheaper one. I think white was more expensive. I could be wrong on that. Either way, and then the dock is separately, so you don't have to buy the dock. But the stream, you need it. Or just to play on the PC or PC screen, big screen. Thank you for the and all the in my I'll dock you all over. Team is ready for insert. Insert into dock hole. Charge my socket. Yeah. Now, even I never really grasped it every piping.
No, wait, which fall buff is this? Is it the spring one, the fall one, the summer one, the blah 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 one?
I don't know.
The bitch out one?
I can't specifically see that close detail on which one it would be. It's just a tiny image for me from this far back. I have my screen halved between two by two windows. So I can't really see that close. But I don't know them by heart. I'm surprised it doesn't say.
That's what I'm saying. The other one's like Galarian and all that, but this one's like.
Yeah, I don't. Yes. Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah. How long?
Hmm?
How long do you stream till?
Like 10 something? I don't remember.
Oh, hey, Bill.
Nudists! That's what's up. Nudists.
Almost like I'm playing Fort. Amazon.
Aw. The guy that followed me said he likes my streaming vibes. That's nice to hear. That often.
Oh, headshot.
Headshot. If you're here, appreciate that. Sorry, what?
Remember when Mercer was during setup Monster Hunter?
Something about Mercer and Monster Hunter. Sorry, what?
Do you remember when Mercer was wearing the brony costume, whatever, Monster Hunter?
Yeah, it's the Karen set.
Yeah. There's a dude in Tiny that looks just like him.
That's nice.
He even has a picture of an old cosplay too.
That's great. What? Hi, Omide. I'm sorry if I butchered that again. If you're in chat, I appreciate your message. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I've been walking away for anyone a lot. But yeah. Anyone new also. A lot going on. You know, and gotta take care of mama. But yeah. Trying to go for a shiny Mew. I love Pokemon RPGs like Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star games, not just.
Hey, I just realized, aren't you glad you is genderless?
I guess why.
Imagine you want to do a little Pokedex, female, male, do the catch male, female, regular, tiny.
Oh,
Oh man, think about how much that takes.
if people are going for that, Living Dex doesn't include male and female. It just includes one of each form. A Living Dex is literally every Pokemon. Not male and not gender specific.
Oh, I thought they were gender.
Certain Pokemon that evolve that need to be gender specific are, but all you need for a Living Dex is one of every Pokemon form. So, Squirtle, you need Wartortle and Blastoise, for instance, instead of just Blastoise to have the Living Dex. No, just whatever you want. If you want a normal Living Dex, it doesn't have to be shiny. Dragon. A Living Dex Dragon is just every Pokemon. If you're going for the shiny Living Dex, then yes. But a Living Dex, in general, is just having one of every form. Or stage, rather. Because then you'd be having to throw in sizes in the mix later on in later games. Yeah, no thanks. No, they don't literally include every single version of them, just every form of every stage of evolution. If you want a normal Living Dex, go for it. If you want a shiny one, then go for it. That's going to take a lot of work, but go for it. That's what I want. A shiny Living Dex. Gender, I don't give a fuck about.
Well, except okay.
Yeah, obviously.
That's the only difference.
No, there's a few. You got Gallade. There's a few Pokemon that evolve that need to be gender specific, but that's not what I mean.
Oh,
Every Pokemon besides the legendaries and mythicals have gender. I don't care about a female Charizard or a male Charizard. If I get whatever I get. Nidoking and Nidoqueen are literally two different Pokemon, even though they're like the same species. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, a male Charizard and female Charizard are still the same Pokemon. There's no two differentiate whatever. Nidoking and Nidoqueen are separated. And then you got fucking every other Pokemon are basically... And then you got, like, Ralts, who evolves into Gallade or Gardevoir. Gardevoir could be male and female, but Gallade itself can only be male. Then you got the freaking Wurmple line, which evolves into Dustox, and they're not male or female specific, but they're branch evolutions. And then you got Burmy, who evolves into Wormadam, that needs to be a female specifically, and Mothim, that is male only. Then you got freaking Vespiquen, which needs a male or a female Combee. That's about the extent of your male to female. Everything else does not matter. They may have a slightly different appearance, like Pikachu has a heart tail if it's female, but that's not a different Pikachu. It's still Pikachu. Now, a Alolan one, if I was going for a Alolan Raichu and Pikachu too, that's a difference enough to me, even though it's just a variant. But it has an alternate appearance enough that it's not tied to gender. And it's slightly changed typing because Alolan Raichu and them are psychic, or whatever. And besides, I guess if I need a Living Dex on both, I have all the Pokemon necessary for the normal Living Dex. I just need to breed everyone then. I mean, I technically could just do a technical Living Dex. regular, very easily. I have all my Pokemon are in home. Which technically I'm trying to work on that Pokedex because they give you bonuses for. Oh. Oh my sugar, I wanna pee on it. Anyway. Wanna cry, cry, cry. Mew, 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 mew. Please be blue. Mew, 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 mew. Please be blue. Please be blue. Mew, 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 mew.
Come on, you have some popping up. Damn.
I'm officially around 12,000 now. Combined. That's about 6,000 odd each.
More to go, and then
2 more K and I'm at odds. Yeah. For 4 more total. I need to be at 16,000. But 2 more odds for 1 game at least.
alright, can you start the one on the right?
Sorry, I didn't hear anything because I'm stuck.
go. Someone jumped us. Oh. Target. Almost right, but yeah. Position. Give me ammo, give me ammo. Fine. Out. But yeah, it's fine.
Vagine. Vagine.
Which one? Again.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah. Funky okay.
Oh no, Pyro, escape. Bill, those players. Did I drink it?
Yes.
Alright.
Every night.
Tell me about that. Sounds like enough.
What?
Sounds like enough.
Uh. I mean,
Could be.
Mr. Mew.
Oh. Don't want to turn blue. Eat it. Oh, well. Oh no. I'm so excited. Why?
Didn't catch it in time.
I call it right at the exact time that you're supposed to catch it.
And it broke out of your ball, or whatever. If it failed to catch, then it broke out. I don't know if that doesn't seem to say that. It just said it escaped. I see attempt, but I don't see that. Only assuming it broke out then. I mean, sometimes I see where you're out of balls. I guess you bought more Ultra Balls. Plus,
Oh, wow,
Oh.
man. Yes.
mew, 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 mew. Other fuck you.
Got her.
Other fuck.
Toby,
Hmm.
Bruce extra. The second shift, different.
Oh yeah. And okay.
Oh yeah. I think his granddaughter was and now he finally got new after his wife allowed him.
Hmm. That sucks. But that's good that he has new.
So, yeah. To where?
Bro. It's weird hearing me being the hour behind, or earlier time zone.
Ah, so we're in the future.
Yeah, and you're now in the now I'm in the past. Play games that don't suck ass. Take you back to the past. Play the shitty games that. Yeah, I grew up on a fair share of shitty ass Nintendo games. I totally get EGN.
Could be worse.
I mean, as a kid, some of the games I played weren't horrible. Like Urban Championship, it's literally a street fight. Like you're the game about literally you just street fight in the middle of the street and you knock them over like several screens, and then you'll find a screen with a manhole cover on it. You knock the dude in. It's who the first person to knock each other into the sewer wins, basically. And you just keep going and going. If you keep winning, you just keep going and going. I don't know what happens after like certain amount of rounds and matches, but that's all the game was. Just a bunch of screens with a manhole on one, with a sewer hole in one of them. And yeah, you just keep doing that. And I don't know if there's like an end of what, but either way, not exactly great. But it kept me entertained and stuff like that. I had Genesis and Super Nintendo, so I had Mario and Mega Man, and I had Lion King and Aladdin, stuff like that. Yeah, Earthworm Jim and Spider-Man Maximum Carnage and stuff like that.
Monsters.
I did not. I played it, but I've not had that. Oh, is Quick Attack a good move? My Quilava. It's not the. I forget if Quilava's physical attack. A physical Pokemon or a special attacker? I think he's physical attacker. Quick Attack. In terms of the fact that it's normal, it's not going to give you the same type attack bonus, which is when a Pokemon uses a move of their element. However, it's a priority move. What that means is your Pokemon will always attack first, and it's a good move to use when Pokemon are close to death. Usually, and if you want to just easily knock them out. It's a normal type, so it won't be great against like rock or ground types or anything like that. And you won't unless you're. And I don't know. I don't think Quilava. I don't know if he's a physical or a special attack. I think he's physical. That'll give him a bit of a benefit, but yeah, Quick Attack is only really good if you're just trying to kill something quick or knock something out without worrying if you're slower or not. Quilava, not so much because he's a fire type. If it was, say, like Rattata or another normal type, then yeah, it'd be better. It depends on your moves currently. If you don't mind giving up a move that doesn't do anything, like Smoke Screen, which makes it harder for your opponent to hit. If you actually prefer using that, that might be worthwhile. I've got Leer. See, I would give up Leer, but that lowers their defenses. Smokescreen and Leer might be a good combo for Whitney. Because Smokescreen makes it harder to hit, and Leer lowers defense. Whitney, you can, if you're lucky and set up a... And Smokescreen's Chocolate Chip, they stack. And Ember I'd keep, because that's your only stab move. Because certain Pokemon have they're geared towards a certain stats. And I think Typhlosion himself is more physical. Ember, if I recall, is special. Oh wait, that's Gen 2, they're combined. Either way, yeah, Ember I believe is a special attack. So I don't, it's good, but it doesn't do as much damage as if it was a physical fire attack. If that makes sense. It's stupid meta bullshit. I would say, though, it depends if you want to use Leer and Smokescreen setup, if you're lucky enough with Whitney. Because a few rollouts is going to murder the fuck out of Typhlosion. Or Quilava. Because he's weak to rock, because he's fire. Whitney is the name of the third gym leader with the mill tank we were talking about. Look her up if you're curious enough. But she's Goldenrod gym leader. And she's dangerous. Yes, cowgirl. She's dangerous. I was just trying to say Smokescreen and Lear can be useful to lower her accuracy and defenses, and you can keep doing it for a while. Only the idea if you survive. Quilava is fire, himself is weak to rock. Rollout is a rock type move. Be careful. I'm not saying you're fighting her now, but in general. She's going to wreck you if you don't grind enough. I don't know what you're saying.
Explosion for lava, you keep fire spin. They'll keep doing the fire attack turns for 5 turns or something.
Yes, it is, but it sucks. Fire spin sucks.
Yeah, but it's good to have against Milk Tank.
I don't level to Typhlosion at that point in the game. That's a little... I don't grind that heavy. If he does, that's fine. You don't... If you have Typhlosion at that point, you wouldn't need fucking... a move like that to beat Whitney. You can just outright burn her with some better fire move like Flame Wheel or whatever else you have, or Flamethrower if you have. Whatever better physical fire move. Sounds like the ones you get rid of. Yeah, Tackle would be kind of meh. Quick Attack could be helpful if you get if, for instance, if you have Miltank low on health and you know she's faster than you, Quick Attack may prove enough to kill it. Trust me, Quick Attack has served useful for me in that regard, in certain cases. Or other priority moves. Priority moves are just moves that make you go first, like Protect and stuff. Otherwise, if they outspeed you, you're gonna be pretty fucked. That's where Smokescreen may come in if you live. Yeah, Quick Attack just one shot this level. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, Abra. Too bad you're not trading with yourself. That's like a lot of these third final forms of Abra, Golem, and fucking stuff like that would really be helpful. Golem, especially. Like, Kadabra would be good for the 4th gym leader. Fucking Gengar and shit.
Abracadabra, Alakazam.
But yes, Quick Attack can be very useful for quick kills like you just grinding like that, where you don't gotta waste too much time on, oh, it lived, now it's its turn, blah da da. Okay. Yeah, oh, it's even better. You get more experience out of a trainer battle. Psychic Arc. Well, it's his fault for having a tissue. Well, to be fair, Abra's line is very weak and frail defensively. I'm not surprised that an Abra was taken out by a Quick Attack. By Quilava, who is a physical attacker.
Hey, what is Rumble?
Nothing. Normal has no super effectiveness. It just has stab, which is same type attack bonus. There's things that resist normal, and there's things that don't. But normal is not effective against anything. And also there's Ghost that's immune to it, and Ghost is immune to and normal is immune to Ghost. Normal and Ghost are immune to each other. No. Ghost cannot hit normal, and normal cannot hit Ghost. And by that I mean like attacks. So like even if even if you're using a Ghastly against Rattata, you can use a dark move against it, a Rattata, or Rattata can use Bite, which would be effective against ghosts, in fact, and murder, for instance. But ghost attacks on a normal type such as Rattata will not work, and vice versa. Quick attack, for instance, will not work on a ghost type.
Yeah, we get like. Even look at things.
Normal has only same type attack bonus, and for that very reason, it's not the best typing. But there are people that use it. Oh, you'll be surprised what some people pull off competitively. I'm not a competitive, and I struggle with a lot of weakness and resistances already with, and then I'm not familiar with a lot of the later generation games, the last couple, 2 or 3 games. So nip.
Damn.
Well, since you're on Goldenrod, there's also the bug catching contest where if you're lucky, you may get a Scyther or Pinsir. And you can only catch one Pokemon in the bug catching contest and actually keep it. That's why I said or. It's not like the Safari Zone at all. It's a competition in Gen 2, this bug catching contest thing, obviously. But you can if you're lucky. However, you have that entire time frame to look for one. And any Pokemon you capture, it'll ask you if you want to swap out for the recent one you catch. So it's not like you'll miss out on it if you capture a Pokemon. But yeah. I only say that if people care. I know Scyther and Pinsir and Heracross are rares and people like them. I don't think Heracross is there, but he's in the game. He's in there.
Hey, what is it? Bug? Poison are effective against psychic.
Bug, Ghost, Poison's weak. Bug, Ghost, and Dark are strong against Psychic. It's what the mind fears, literally. Psychic is like mental, it's like the mind and mental. And then everything are like physical human fear of insects, of the dark, and of whatever else. Ghosts, spirits, and shit. I have a fear of dark and insect. That's I think what they were going for. So. But no, Gengar's line is only weak to Psychic because he's poison. Here's the thing, him and Mewtwo and Alakazam were to cancel each other out, or at least the ghosts were basically there to cancel Psychic out, but because they were part poison and the only ghosts in the game, they were shit. And they're not shit at all, it's just they're not as good as Alakazam and fucking Mewtwo. If they can't withstand a hit, they're gone. Neither each other could really withstand blows from each other. Mewtwo, yeah, he's fine, but so like that's why Psychic was so overpowered in Gen 1, because the only thing that could match it was one fucking Pokemon line, and it was the Ghastly line, and they're weak to said typing they're supposed to be strong against. And nothing could really handle Dragon because they were the only thing the only real threat was probably would have been Articuno. Like, there's not very many ice types that are really worthwhile in Gen 1. And Dragon, they're the only line. Making them more overpowered also, which is why they got another weakness later on. In Fairy. I still don't see it now. They could have easily have worked more ice and dragon types into the game that they already have. But now they just have just too. Now it just feels a little much. That's just. Psychic is still strong, even while it's weak. Just dragon shouldn't need a third just because it's rarer enough. Not that many dragon types. I need to play the new games to really get a full scoop of everything. Anal crimpage. I hope everyone's good and sexy.
Oh,
I'll never be good till I have Tiffany.
go around, Grumpy.
Sex.
Okay.
That's he's saying sex. No, it's not. I think it's two.
Aw.
I like poop. Big fat poop. Big fat poop.
There really is ever been a class oh, that's me.
Slight appearance change. There's really no difference between any Pokemon's gender typing like you want it to be. There's only a handful of Pokemon that there is, like a few that can even evolve into certain forms, such as a female Combee. Like, there is no difference between that Combee and a female Combee aside that. Same thing with Gallade, only needs to be a male Ralts can only evolve into a Gallade. There's no difference between a female Gardevoir and a male Gardevoir. Just slight alterations, like a female Pikachu has a heart on its tail. That is cosmetic only. People, and maybe if you're into competitive, people care for it for breeding maybe, and whatever reasons. I know nothing about that. But in terms of, like, how you were talking about, oh, you need all these different, both forms of male, female, plus all the evolution forms shiny for the living dex, no. There's nothing. That's it. Just certain Pokemon need to be gendered to evolve into a certain Pokemon. And then that is it. And then, of course, then there's Nidoking and Nidoqueen, which are legit just two different counterparts of the same Pokemon. They're not... A female Nidoqueen is not a Nidoking at all. They're two different registered in the dex entirely. But Dustox female is no different than a Dustox male. There's Beautifly, Dustox, Wurmple, that line. That's just, it has a branch evolution, and that's it. There's no male or female specific. 3 legs! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy Thanksgiving! Good God. My brain. My brother's birthday, though, is celebrated on Thanksgiving, so my brain did go there when I saw the word brother. Anyway, like, happy Thanksgiving indeed. I have crabs in my ass. No. Anyway, no shiny poo. He's being a
Run, bitch. Run.
being
Faster.
a big hairy floppy
Oh
vagina.
no! Or not. Oh! Did we win?
All I
Ooh, look
see
at that
is
booty.
Eve's sexy
God,
ass.
woo! Oh, it's good! Touchdown!
Gold Stellar Blade.
Holy badonkey donk.
Surprised.
I hope you're well and eating like a turkey. And getting stuffed. And and stuffing someone else. I didn't really actually have anything. My mom went out and had some lunch with family and whatnot. Alright, I'm alright. By that I mean I'm being very gay, right? I'm doing. You're not slutty enough yet. I just gotta get to know you. Show me your rares, your rare side. Gotta take you out to dinner. I hope you're kicking ass 3, taking some names and fingers. Booty hole. And you just clip anything. I really doubt half the things I say are funny.
What's BO7?
What?
What is BO7?
Why are you asking?
Just curious.
I don't know what you're talking about or looking. You're gonna not tell me why?
Why what?
You're gonna not tell me what you're looking at and why you're curious?
Oh, I mean, like, that's funny. I'm playing BO7. And I'm curious what BO7 is. That's it.
Well, thank you. All I wanted.
Sorry.
No, I'm just curious. I hate worrying, or not wondering. Wondering. I get very angsty when I wonder things. A lot of arguments get started when I try to freaking ask somebody something example-wise. It doesn't be anyone specific. Something, and they don't understand how I'm asking, and or because I'm not wording it right. What they said, why they said it, whatever. That's when a fight happens because I get annoyed. But that's a pet peeve, not that that person specifically is annoying me. That's general. With everyone. No. Chocolate chip, get on my game and shiny hunt for me. Through your game.
Tiny, tiny.
Shiny, 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 shiny chameleon. Blue pig said blood. Poop. Blue, pink, and every other color Mew's blue and pink. I guess green because Mewtwo's green. Moo is not boo.
Yeah.
Boo's one, not being a no. I like.
Booty hole.
I do like Duty Hole.
not connected. Ah.
Bellsprout Tower. No, that's back in the first city. Violet City. You're past that, but you can go back there. You just gotta go through a bunch of shit. It's hard to explain. You may want to look up either maps or just explore, because yeah, you need to beat Whitney to there's a certain NPC who runs a flower shop in Goldenrod. If you explore the buildings and all, it's somewhere near the top on the right side somewhere. Who will give you a sprinkle can to water that weird tree after you beat Whitney. It's Sudowoodo. It's a Pokemon, actually.
For the grass and rock, right?
No, just rock. It's not grass at all. That's what? Why? That's the whole gimmick. It hates water. But what? It's not an actual tree. It hates water. That's the point of it.
Ah, you bastard. Come in.
But if you go to your map or whatever, your gear, you would look at and go and locate Violet City. Bellsprout Tower is in that town, not Goldenrod. Going up, Goldenrod leads towards the route above it, and Ekritique somewhere past the Sudowoodo tree that you said you can't deal with yet. But then there's also the bug catching contest somewhere nearby Goldenrod's exit. There's also the daycare center that I believe should offer a free odd egg. I believe. Unless that's someone else. The Martin Goldenrod's a giant convenience store. There is one there. It's like Celadon Cities. From the Gen 1, it's a giant convenience store market. Because Goldenrod's a bigger city. So look for like a big market building. You're gonna have to figure out what floor sells balls. Every major city, which is denoted by a gym, and all that, have them. Because it's called the Goldenrod Department Store. Because I know there's the train station, the radio station, Then you got the department store. Then you got the fucking bug catching contest. You got the daycare below. I'm sorry you're tired, Wolf.
Well,
You got the you got the gambling hall. Casino. Freaking. My boom. Well, I'll do it. Irving went to go eat, and I've been here just being bored by a pink pussy. Yep. The only pussy that is entertaining is Tiffany's. Love you, Tiffany.
yeah, I have to go to the park.
We can all go for some.
Some strawberries over. Whipped cream, cream cheese.
Ooh, whipped cream with some pussy. Yum.
Ooh,
Not into that. I'll take whipped cream on the nips. All I feel like doing is taking a big old nap. And yet you're here. I appreciate the support and love. Go ahead and take a nap. I'll put you to sleep. I know I'm boring enough, so I'll just sit here and stay quiet while you can sleep to my stream.
but you know, damn well people happen out there tonight. They'll be up about 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I was zoning just like 5 minutes ago, and I walked away to try to wake up a little. I want to try and get as much time into these hunts so I can finish this up. Like all the times I fall asleep. It's all good. I'm used to Irving falling asleep on me in person and on chat sometimes.
Hi.
I like AIDS. Hi. How are they? Ow. Cheese. Anal cheese. Or blue cheese. Or ball sack cheese. Nip, nip, snip, nip, snip. Nope. Sadly not. To be honest, a lot of this stream, I've also spent a lot of time away from it with helping my mom and everything, the dog and smoking. But either way, we're at 12K combined now. The odds calculation goes by time. I don't know. I wouldn't know all the meta for the older gen. Hello, Wolf. I know other streamers who do it probably for long as me or longer. I know it's all luck and RNG, but I don't know if there's other factors involved in Gen 3. I don't see why that would. How? I don't know why that would be a problem, but I don't know if that would make it buzz. I don't know if that'd be a. Okay, over there.
Mm-hmm.
I just hear a lot.
Just tired.
I just hear a lot of static rubbing sound effects. It's kind of hurts.
That's because I'm laying down. That I'm tired.
I will. Wolf, do you have?
No. Why would you even ask that?
Aside from me killing Mew, I don't really turn the game off.
Why would Dragon ask if I have him mute?
I don't know. There's a few times where I've accidentally killed Mew on the right side where I've had to restart. Other than that, I leave the game on. Go on, Wolf.
I don't have you muted, Dragon.
So technically, it all would be the same session.
I just want to know why he asked that.
Probably because he thinks that he pisses you off. I don't know.
No, I don't have you muted. It's just what I have on the just a little text thing I have. Not getting from far started with text, I sometimes I see you text me, but I just don't get the little notification noise anymore.
I mean, if
But
that
I still see them.
if that's what you're getting at, if that's how that works, then there's occasional times on that I've done that by accident. It killed Mew and then had to quit game. And yes, that would, if that's how that works, it would reset the odds. I thought about that. That's why there's times where I mention that, where I'll be like, oh well, I quit now that now it's reset, or at least I think I've mentioned that maybe. But I've thought about that a lot. Honestly, with me, like I've done these over the year, tried to do kind of soft reset hunts over the years, and Pokemon soft resetting there, I don't know if that counts. Like when you do a normal hunt, right now I'm not technically soft resetting. I'm running it out. It's called Runaways, but games where they do soft reset where you turn it on and off constantly to get a shiny. That just basically is re-rolling the die every time, because those Pokemon you can't run away from and come out like Mew that does. But I don't know if that's the same thing, if it all works the same way in those games, where it rolls. There's always a set path of whatever seed. Like I was talking about with Gen 4, where I RNG'd Mewtwo and all them, where you can calculate a set trajectories matching up by certain Elm calls for Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Am I like on a set trajectory that's no longer going to change until I reset my game? And a shiny Mew could be anywhere from 1 to 1.5 billion or however many there are. I'm just saying, I don't know, 1 in 8,000, something, or over that. Maybe, I don't know, because I've only reset the one game on the right. I've not turned off my left side at all, so it's been reset a few times and whatnot. But I've also confirmed myself that Runaways do respawn Mew, as in it's a different like Mew every time. So if I catch it now, it'll have one nature, and then if I reload the game, which will be right outside before I encounter Mew, because I saved right before running in here, I'll catch him again. He'll have a different nature and whatever, which affects stats. Like they won't. I've confirmed that. That's why people do this. Method. But either way, I don't know. Not full reset. I don't see why. Because to be fair, unless people are just really fucking lucky, I really doubt everybody and their brother who stream old games, especially if it's emulation-wise, maybe physical, they have it on charge. Because that's what I'm doing right now with my DS and my Analog Pocket. They basically are constantly on charge. And Analog Pocket is basically a Switch, so like that's fine. Other people, I'm assuming, stop, and not everybody leaves their consoles on before they go to bed. I'm assuming some people are, especially if it's emulation, they're on their computer. I really doubt they're just leaving it running all day until they get the shiny they want. So I don't really know, even if it full resets, there's no way people are leaving all their games on. Either way, we'll get him.
And shiny.
Oh,
Good. Tired as frick right now.
yeah, I mean, actually, go to sleep. Good.
I just found a shiny.
Okay.
Shiny Lickitung. I have two of them.
Good.
Yes, I know. The Pokemon's name is disgusting. I know.
Hey, good party combination. Look at tongue and voice first.
Mm-hmm. Too bad the Alpha couldn't be shiny. I
Wow.
would have rather had an Alpha shiny. No. The normal one that was shiny.
Oh, this is a shot.
Yeah, but I already have that shiny. I have the whole line already.
You want a little dog? Wolf does have a shiny Mew, but I don't think she caught one.
No, it was traded.
To be fair, I have a shiny Mew from an event that I bought online. So I don't know if myself it's actually listed or not, but I'm assuming it is.
And I just found a shiny in Legends.
But mythical Pokemon such as Mew are above the legendaries such as Mewtwo and legendary birds. They're event Pokemon. And for this specific one, I bought a cartridge because this event for Gen 3 is a long done, and this was around the time still when they were doing physical event cartridges. They later changed it to codes.
Who hasn't had a shiny Mew?
Blackfire.
Yeah, I have one traded.
I thought I got two of them on Pokemon Go.
See, Go is a bit easier to, as long as you're in the right areas for certain things, events, and plus Go is recent, so they're gonna be dropping stuff like Mew and Celebi and a lot of that. But Go can
And
trade,
Keldeo.
yeah, and Go can trade to Home, which is
Keldeo just got released.
nice, and Home is a hub for all the games except for ZA, but which we'll get it probably, hopefully in December.
Right, well, no, the next update is Scarlet and Violet.
Aiden, what more Home support does that need?
I don't know, they're getting more, we're getting more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet into Go.
Oh, you're getting more Pokemon from that game Indigo. I was about to say, why does Scarlet and Violet need an update? Because they're adding new Pokemon slowly into ZA, but giving us the DLC, so I'm hoping Home support eventually becomes then around that area. Remember yesterday, Lulu said you got it yesterday? Oh. If you're talking about the Mew that I'm thinking of, the event that she got happens to be from Hoenn, which is the generation I'm playing. This event Mew is the only event, or only Mew that's in the Hoenn region, and it's from Emerald. And it's Japanese only. She said her Mew is Japanese. However, Oris is a thing, which is the remakes of these games, but they're the remake of Ruby and Sapphire. There is no Delta Emerald. Because the only reason I say that is because there's a post game in Oris is called the Delta episode, and that's where Rayquaza is tied to, and Deoxys is tied to.
I don't like the shiny I got.
But
It's the one I already have.
so unless Japan got an event Mew in Oris and was able to shiny hunt it, which I think maybe would be not a thing because shiny hunting in a lot of the later games, they're shiny locked, but I don't know for a fact on this one. This is the only event Mew that's Japanese in Hoenn region that I'm aware of. The moment she said that, it made me think, well, getting it for trade is possible because these games can go its way up. There's a thing called migration that allows you to send the games from Gen 3 to 4. I can migrate again from 4 to a black and white, which is Gen 5, even though they're DS games. It's really dumb. But then I can go and do that and put them into X and Y, which need Pokebank. Once it's in there, I can put them from Pokebank or X and Y and then into from home into modern games. So this Mew that I'm hoping for can go up. Because I have Pokebank downloaded to my 3DS still. Even though Pokebank is a dead service, as long as it's installed onto your system, you can still activate it. And I have all my Pokemon from Oris, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, on home now. Which is lovely, because they're all saved now, personally. Till home dies.
Oh, yeah.
I do listen to your stream, I'm not saying that you don't. I just don't find myself entertaining. Not like some people, because of how quiet I generally can be, and how all over the place, and how random and weird shit I say. I don't.
Do that at the same time.
I don't think you say random things. Well, at least not this. Not at least not all this here. This is actual stuff we were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that is something to chat a lot. No, you're good. I try to read it. I give people a chance to talk and then I try to read what you're saying. Generally speaking, I do read everything. If I don't have a chance to talk, then I try to read it and say it later. I'm fine with random as long as there's some context involved. So that way it helps me understand what you're trying to say or whatever it is. I can be a little slow sometimes when it comes to upfront things. That's why, like, if someone says something, I usually try to get context. That or if I come back to something and I'm just like, what did I miss? Like, I know I'm not stupid, but I've also was a little slower when it came to learning. So I pick up at a different pace. Even with, like, working and rhythm and all that other stuff, and just learning with school. I was always, like, I was in a slower grading level. Not, like, for anyone who's, like, got autism or anything like that, or mental retarded or anything. And I did get good grades in school. I wasn't that bad at all, but granted, I was still a lot of things, certain subjects like math and history and just memory, especially now with my memory. I have to do things with my actions and my body to get it used to that physical memory. A lot of reason why I don't want help is generally, one, I like to do things on my own through other personal reasons because I have acceptance problems and I want to feel like I've actually earned it. And two, it helps me learn when I do something. Even when it comes to something as simple as needing to be trained. Dragon worked with me, he knows what I'm talking about. Like, I still suffered with the job I mainly used to do for the past 3 years just because it's a lot of different shit involved and a lot of math and a lot of other crap. It's just, like, other people could pick that up in days. For me, I still was struggling. And it's not just I'm stupid, it's just I pick up at a different rate. Sometimes I never do. And I have a horrendous attention span. The only reason I'm able to go, what, Wolf?
I think I know what my parents are. I think I know what my parents are watching. They're watching The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, you didn't have to get louder. I was just saying what because I cut you off.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Close to my mouth.
Oh, no. I didn't want you to think that you needed to speak louder because I didn't hear you. I just cut you off. I was saying something. Anyway.
Oh, wait, what the Hey, I picked up my shiny. Where'd it go?
But yeah, no, I have a bad attention span. The only reason I'm even doing this so long, which I guarantee you, if I did this for myself off camera, I would not be still here. I'd be done after like 1,000. And yet I bred Pokemon shinies. I've hunted in other various methods. And some of them are a setup. Like breeding is a setup. You still need a Ditto or the same Pokemon, male and female, whatever. You shoot the way you're breeding. And I was also going for stats on these shinies, so I had to get all the different items necessary to transfer over all their different IVs. Yeah, so like something I never do, but that's competitive stuff. And I wasn't even doing that for competitive. I'm just wasting my time breeding for shinies, which is a simple altered color that's really rare. And I mean, later games they tone down. This game is 1 in 8,000 for at least this method. I'm not sure for breeding and other methods. I'm assuming it's all the same because wild random shinies, which I did get one on Sapphire, this recent playthrough of it somewhere in my older episodes. A Zigzagoon from just random odds. So I mean, it's there. I played enough
I want
Pokemon.
to give him my shiny luck.
I've played enough already of this. I'm just gonna call it Pokemon series for YouTube because I'm doing a series of beating each game I played when I was a kid and completing the decks on him. Level in Sprout Tower. The only way to level anywhere that has anyone beat is just wild encounters. The Bellsprout Tower has random encounters. They're not going to be that strong because it's literally the first thing you do in the one of the first things you do in the game before Faulkner. But if you're willing to grind all the way that far back, or if you just want Ghastly, you have to do it at night.
That's all I want to do is give him my shiny luck. I'm fighting shinies left and right in the legends. I want to give him the luck I have.
And if for anyone who doesn't know, the modern games have much lower odds. Wolf has 1 in 4,000 at least, maybe a little less, because she has the shiny charm and things perfected or whatever, which lower her odds further.
Only Zorua.
Well, I'm just saying, in general, you don't have every Pokemon fully perfected, but you have a good portion of them, which your odds are already significantly far better than mine. I'm running at 1 in 8,000, you're half that, at least.
Oh, I have the shiny charm in every game.
I'm just saying, that's how it is in X and Y. It was 1 in 4,000, I think it was, and I was getting shinies left and right.
I never finished an X. I never finished the
Fucking ZA is 1 in a
X and
Wolf.
Y.
Wolf. Legends ZA's shiny charm brings your odds to 1 in 1,000.
All I know is I never finished Pokedex and X and Y.
I have. It's fucking
I
one in,
missed
it's
the
I believe it's 1 in 1,000 with the shiny charm or 1 in 4,000. Either way, it's very fucking easy, especially when you're horde hunting. It's 5 Pokemon at a time. Mix that with 2 completed games. That's 10 Pokemon at once. Oh my goodness, the amount of Pokemon. If I go onto my home right now on Switch, you'll see I have so many fucking shinies. I probably could give you some. We could probably trade shinies if you ever want to. I probably have stuff that you may need, and I really don't need anything. I'm going for a shiny Living Dex, but I'm not going to be like, hey, I want that, I want that, I want that. But I do have, if I have doubles or triples of anything that I don't need a full line of, I can trade you some, and if you have any Pokemon I own, I'll take it.
Nice. I'm gonna double check all my stuff and see what I still need the lines of.
There's several legendaries and mythicals I need also, because I know I have a chance.
No, I don't need stuff. I just want the basic.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
No.
I know in
Basic
Fire
decks.
Red and Leaf Green, I have a event with for Deoxys who I have a chance to do a similar thing for that I'm doing now and get him shiny too, which I'm thinking about, sadly.
Did you say you had extra like Starlies and stuff?
I should. I can look sometime.
That's the only one I need to finish, and I can.
I
never find a shiny
know.
Starly.
I know on Arceus I have a Staraptor and I believe a Staravia. I'm not sure if I have a third for my complete line, but I can look on home if I have any further ones. I know I have Fletchlings and frickin' Litleos and.
Well, I don't need those.
I'm just saying, I'm naming off things off the recent memory that I have, and then I forget what I all have in home.
I need the basic evolution of Drifloon. Yeah. And eventually, if I find a shiny Gliscor. Still Haunter. Can't find that stupid thing shiny. Felix. And then the Porygon line. I have Porygon Z, I just need 2 in Porygon.
Where'd Little B go?
I think he went to check on his Switch. Because I see him on his
Oh.
Switch.
Who are you talking to?
He did he leave?
I don't see. There's Elgato for his.
Oh, I think one of his switched to home.
Huh.
I think he might have stepped away. I don't know.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
Pokemon Home.
He's looking at his Pokemon Home right now.
Yeah.
I guess he's checking his shinies.
But yeah, I could show that I transferred a bunch to Arceus as well, but I could see what we got here
Oh,
whenever it wants.
we're hacked.
But yeah,
Getting stuck.
I'm working on the decks. I got 136 out of Kanto, 85 on Johto. We got 102 on Hoenn.